Immerse Arkansas is a 3-phase transitional program for youth between the ages of 18 and 24. Through these 3 phases, we see youth coming in lacking a lot of skills just necessary to sustain daily life as an adult. And through their time, through that first phase to the last phase, we see them ready to undertake much more difficult tasks that most adults take on in daily life, whether that's moving to a new apartment or getting financial aid for school.
Well, it's really what all of us need to be successful. Everybody needs relationships with people who they can trust. Everybody needs a foundation. And when I say a foundation, you need, good education. You need definitely some security in who you are. And I think that's probably one of the biggest struggles, just confusion about who am I.
So a lot of times a youth coming out of care is not going to have a support network that they need to make that transition. Whereas you and I, we might have had parents that we can call, we have friends that we can call and ask for advice. We can say, how do I get from this point to that point? How do I fix a flat tire? We are trying to create that network through ourselves and then through the community to really help these youth go from a place of sometimes it can be fear, it can be confusion, wondering, what do I want to be, who am I, to get from that place to being an integral part of the community and really being able to give back and to stand on their own 2 feet and to live as successful, independent adults.
As a transitional coach, I meet with the youth one-on-one weekly, and we go through their goals in the domains of education, employment, transportation, life skills, self and health care. And we do that weekly. We mark their progress towards and we work on their goals.
As a RA, what I do is I'm there for the support to the girls that's there, living there, and give them motivation, to be a resource for them whenever they're having troubles or problems, as they transition into adulthood.
Every year in Arkansas, approximately 250 youth are going to age out of foster care and step out into adulthood. That can happen between age 18 and 21. And we're excited about that. While that's a lot of youth, that's not so big of a number that there's no solution for that. That's a manageable amount of youth that we think that something can be done about that. And we think that if the right people come to the table to say we want to be a part of that solution, that we really can make a significant difference for youth transitioning out of care.
Volunteers are probably one of the bigger needs that we have, I feel, at Immerse right now. So there's any number of life skills that these youth don't have or that they're not strong in right now that volunteers can help supplement that education.
But what I found is if you're willing to be available, be loving, be yourself, that those relationships do tend to go deeper. It's just a byproduct of their lives.
I really just try to love them. And hopefully over time they will see that I really care about them and I care about their best interest, and I want to build trust with them.
The solution to this is rooted in a group of people and individuals like you and I coming together and saying, you know what, I've got time that I can help somebody that's just wanting maybe some advice or a relationship and support, and come alongside them and walk with them through their transition into adulthood. So really to see this happen, it's going to take you, it's going to take me, it's going to take a collaboration of a variety of people to really create a sustainable solution for youth here in Arkansas.
I believe it's the work that all of us should be doing. I don't think that anyone who is a believer anyway, who believes in Jesus Christ and believes that they were adopted